So, like, who's left? If there is a rapist, let's say Columbo walks in and like, there's a rapist in the Super Friends, and I need you to help me find him.
I guess everybody's clean. You know,
one more thing.
Just one thing that doesn't make sense. Black Vulcan.
It seems like everyone here's hooking up with everyone else. They wouldn't need to go on a rape. And yet here you are. It's a Black Vulcan. And then, but then...
Columbo Special Victims Unit needs to be a thing.
But then, here's what happened.
Columbo Special Victims Unit and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
Make them one show,
yes.
You're done.
Okay, so and then he's about to put the hammer on Vulcan because the only punishment is more rape. And so he's like, no, don't do it. And then you hear, you knock, and then all of a sudden the giant, the Indian dude gets huge.
Yeah.
And then Black Vulcan just walks up and just grabs that giant dong and says, we're already in a committed relationship.
Does that make him not a rapist?
Well, it's consensual. Unless
no, he's raping other people.
That
doesn't prove anything. Like, that's just public sexual gratification. He's just jerking off his gigantic fucking Indian dick.
I know.
And then he's like, and then Columbo's like, but you do understand, like,
he's
other people that you're raping, not him. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Does this offend you?
Can you not handle our affection? Turns out it's the monkey. The Wonder Twins monkey.
We saw
DNA evidence.
Yeah. And he just goes, ah!
Yeah. It's like, I raped them all. All right, that's it. I say with that, it's got to be go time for Night Attack, the best of the worst of the internet coming in your face, 2014. Hey guys, I'm Brian Brushwood right here in Austin, Texas, joined on the other half of the planet, of the entire planet of the United States of America, in Oakland, the entire planet of the western half of the United States of America. It's Justin Robert Young. What's going on, Jerry?
Woo! Tell you what, people always wonder why we're not more popular. And probably it's because we start shows with the extended Columbo rape jokes.
Well, and plus also it's just like loose and sloppy, and this is clearly like a late night drunken conversation between the two of us, and we just don't know when to quit the bit.
No, we don't. Nor will we ever, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Night Attack. We have a hell of a show here for you guys tonight. It is a cracker, as they would say in soccer coverage.
Is it? Okay, because I had a totally different concept of what you were referring to the show as. But that's all right.
Oh, like it was an ookie cookie?
Sure, let's go with that. I like to say it's a Ritz. So what do we got on tap for today?
All right, Brian, you want to know what? Number one, it's just me and you.
Yeah.
And that's because there's a big announcement later in the episode.
Shocking details coming in less than 1 hour.
Big announcement. We had to clear the decks.
I'll tell you what.
Nobody was allowed on the show. People are like, oh, wait, but you guys have been doing this show for a while where it's mostly you, and you just have Sarah come on.
No, we said
Not
forget it. No, for those of you guys who think that Sarah Lanes had a schedule conflict and couldn't do Problem Solvers tonight, nope, we kicked her off. We said, we have a big announcement. We ain't got time for you.
So we're going to delay that announcement until basically the end of the show, just so you guys know.
And then run away with our tail under the
We need to clear the decks so we can not talk about the announcement for 2/3 of the show. Brian, which way do we want to go? Because I know we were looking at two different things. We were looking at two different bits. Which one do we settle on for the second bit?
Well, the more bitty bit, as the Aztecs called it, was the secrets are BS. We had people write in either secrets or feed us lies, and I figure we'll go through that and we'll see which one of us is better at detecting which is BS. Spoiler alert, it's Justin. But if you've watched any of the previous episodes of this show, you know that this is how it ends up. But something weird happened in the pre-show, and I called Justin last minute. Maybe this will take off, maybe it won't. If it doesn't, we could just move on, and I got plenty of other personal stuff to share with you. But, before the show, people go to the chat room at diamondclub.tv. They hang out, and they get their hands on the doc that the community all puts together. They put together a little, for example, it looks like the theme of the doc this week is us on Brokeback Mountain.
Hey, listen, it's Pride Week here in San Francisco, and I'll tell you what, that's looking good. As far as gay photoshops go, I feel like I got a pretty mean game there. I feel like that's a handsome gay Photoshop.
I feel like my expression is about a quarter inch away from maybe about to stab you in the back. Although I guess that's kind of the point. But the important thing is they put together a list, and there's a doc where they can submit.
Pride Attack, ladies and gentlemen.
Pride Attack. There's a list where they can put in the form all these suggestions for opening videos, and we watch a bunch of whatever's the new hotness is on viral video circuit. But fully like half of these were freaking like super old, and I don't just mean like we did it 2 years ago. I'm talking about like the first year back in the BB Live show days, or even predating this. And I don't know if it's a case where it was just a quiet. Look at this. Somebody here's Electronic Supersonic, which goes all the way back to.
This video, we've gotten so much time that it's a meme that we get it a lot.
Right, exactly. Well, and this, look, it was uploaded in 2006. So this thing's coming up on 10 years, and it is pretty good. But I guess this is the thing. Like, some of these are so old that the majority of our audience has never seen them because they predate their time of really exploring the internet. Others of them, like maybe they saw when they were in second grade or whatever. Somebody gave us. Oh, so good.
By the way, who's the youngest person watching right now?
Oh, that's a great question.
Just go birth years.
Wait, what other? Oh, you mean when they were born? Okay, got it. Like I was February and you're in March or whatever. 1998, 1999, 1989, 2006, whatever. I think. Wait, 1993. We have a genuine 18-year-old. Wow, this is fascinating. Hang on, I'm going to throw these guys up here.
2075, says Taylor Karras.
1776.
So, there are 90s babies up in this chat room.
Yeah.
That's safe to say. So you were hitting puberty at the point YouTube is born.
Yeah. Well, and some of these were like, look at this. Somebody who's 18 right now was 8. No, was less than 8. Was 4 years old when Radical and Devil Doll came out on Flash. Do you remember this thing?
That looks familiar. I don't remember it.
Really? Hold on. Jeez, this was hilarious when Flash animation was impressive. You're like, oh my god, it's like a cartoon.
Now it's time to.
Now you want to know what? And by the way, people are reacting in horror to how young some of the people watching the show are. Not necessarily that it's inappropriate for young people to watch our program, but rather that they thought that they had found a fun speakeasy to enjoy their evening when all of a sudden the lights go up and it's children drinking milk next to them that they thought they were conversing with.
See, I wonder if that's a two-way street, though, where it's like you got all these 16-year-olds who are all like, oh, yeah, I'm watching this totally filthy show, and then it's like a bunch of, 50-year-olds. But that's one of the benefits of
But I'll tell you what, here's... All right, so look at this. You showed me that, and I'm sure that was gigantic. I mean, those Flash animations.
It really was.
Did you ever see Barnyard Shenanigans?
No. Barnyard Shenanigans?
Barnyard Shenanigans was the original, Flash animation video that, blew my mind. It was in my world, it was a Charlie bit my finger, massive viral phenomenon.
All right, here we go. This is Barnyard Shenanigans. See, this is just it. Is all this shit so old? It's like when you go to college and you discover classic rock, and you're like, oh my god, the Doobie Brothers. I'm excited. What the fuck? Is this all just animals fucking?
No.
All right, for audio listeners, there's a cutout of a cat sitting on a cartoon. Is this all it is blowing up animals? That's awesome.
It's got a build.
All right, now we got cows cut out in front of a meadow. And I assume the singer of this... What is going on? I just choked a bit.
It always killed me that the second cow bawed like a sheep.
Look at this. Not ironically, Black's Death in the chat room is saying, hey, homestarrunner.com. That was a thing. God damn. Jesus Christ. Wow. Oh, God damn. What the fuck? There's like a single frame of graphic sex. Man, this thing, I'm running out of time on it.
I know.
You know what
this
this
is? This is 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
This was like a whole, this is Robot Chicken level pacing though, where it's like they just get in and get out. When did this come out?
I have no idea. I can't believe it's only like the highest iteration of it is 1,476 views.
Jesus. Sega at the end. There's a little Sega reference because that's hot and new.
I feel like we need to give Barnyard Shenanigans. Go back. Let's find that guy that did Barnyard. I feel like we need to inform Barnyard Shenanigans that they are getting a commemorative award. That we watched this video like a full 10 years after they made it, and in this like environment, we went about 2 minutes and 11 seconds of the entire video.
Yeah, well, no, we watched the whole video. We finished the whole thing.
Well, no, go click on the video itself. It has like credits at the end.
Okay, all right, here we go. Oh, you mean we need to reach out to this guy? We need to do some investigative journalism and say it's a damn...
We're gonna hunt him down and we're gonna thank him.
All right, that's good. Daniel Rowe, director, co-writer, producer, flash work, and Jeff Rowe.
All right, here we go. On this show, if you're new to this program or you have heard of another iteration of it, this is how stuff works. Me and Brian get fascinated on stuff. We throw a bone over the fence, and we see if Chat Realm, the demon hordes of the internet, can indeed retrieve it. Daniel Rowe and Jeff Rowe. Let's see if they have any presence online. If they still do stuff, we need an email.
God, that really is. I can't find a more popular iteration of it, and you know it hit the whole like email forwarding circuit, and so
it was huge. It was I mean, like to let you know, this one, much like Strong Belwas conquered the fighting pits of Marine, this one conquered Newgrounds back in the day, baby. This was a Newgrounds champ.
There was one video, and we all had that like your go-to bits, but there was one video that I've never, I don't think I've seen again. It was a It was before Robot Chicken, like 14 years before it, and it was animated stop motion action figures. We're freaking like there was it was on Cloud City, and Lando Calrissian is making out with the Bosch bounty hunter, and then Godzilla shows up, eats everyone, and eats Yoda, and then has to fight. It's like a punching. Remember those little nuns that you would hit with your fingers, and it would be like psh, 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 like that. Yeah. And then the two fought, and for some reason I thought that shit was hilarious back at the time, but I never found it. So there's that.
Well, there we go.
If anyone can make my dream come true,
your dreams will come true during this show, Brian.
God, so much old shit. That Delta.wave video, you remember that? Where it's just
go. I don't know. Show me.
somebody will find it.
I'm from Missouri. It's a show me state right now.
No way.
You Icarus-looking motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Icarus-looking motherfucker. Yeah, see, a lot of these are still popular to this day, but I'm amazed that one fell off.
Man, Nextcom has hit me up with too old. Seems impossible to find the rose. Is that it?
Really?
Is that where Chat Realm is right now? We're looking at a 5-minute Google search and we can't find the rose? Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go, baby.
This is Kraus79 in the chat says, who remembers Duck Job? I know the guy who did that. He toured College Market. He was, wait a minute, heydanrowe.com. Maybe that's him. If it is, he's not claiming Barnyard
Where the
Shenanigans.
Rose at? I want the Rose.
Well, so here's
who does animation.
Here's my
contact@gmail.com.
Here's my question: is how many of these like belong on a second lap around here? Yeah, this is just
this biatch. Check it. Peep Delta. We be flying all over this
I was
bitch.
down with this.
Let me ask you something.
This hit my radar.
You fit
yeah, the freaking late '90s, right?
to raise up and get your travel on? From the interior to the exterior, you got to get your posterior in one of these big-ass planes. Dog, you lay in the cut straight sitting on your ass and getting your drink on and your snack on while we floss and fly this mofo all over this bitch.
So here's the thing: is
I always thought this was a radio bit.
I think it is, but obviously set to set to some fine clip art and posted on
Sure.
YouTube later. Did you ever hear? Oh, shit, this matters to no one. But there was another thing that made the rounds was there was like 5 outtakes from ThunderCats. Outtakes. Do you remember that at all, or did you ever watch ThunderCats?
Oh God, no! ThunderCats was my jam back in the day.
Wait, so you never ran across these? This is amazing.
Show me. I mean,
Obey
like,
me,
again,
and anyway.
probably, maybe.
all right. God, old shit.
I should have
also,
known the
Brian,
territory
here's what
didn't mean
we're
us any
running into.
harm when the Sword of Omens
that,
didn't
like,
obey me. And anyway, it was
nomenclature-
just
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Like nomenclature didn't exist then, like it does now.
Yeah, there
Because
was
we all
no-
saw it in different things. Like the video, for all intents and purposes, that Delta video, I knew as, oh my God, hilarious, that my friend sent me.
Oh, that's right, because the title's all weird.
plain
Because there's
stupid
no
to
like
assume it might be
YouTube
bad.
has done so
Just-
much
what
for like.
the fuck am I talking about?
I want to see your tits, my dear. Motherfucker!
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up! Get over here, bitch! Ah! Damn! Run out the fucking plank, boys!
Come here, motherfucker.
You gotta snap out of it, Lion-O! Call the ThunderCats before...
Shut up, you fuck.
And keep your foot off that blasted samoflange.
What the fuck is a samoflash?
I have to do that again.
Oh, Lion-O! We're not...
What's the matter, Snarf?
You got a cold.
It's when Wily Cat and Kid are pretending to be the most helpful that they're dropping their pens on the thing while I'm talking. Let's find the mega condenser.
God damn.
They're dropping their pens on the thing while I'm talking.
I guess there was also there was a whole trend of, and this must have been like early 2000 or whatever, of people would call customer service lines and only
this
play.
was something I was deep into. Me and Anthony, who was on this show a couple weeks ago, we had a soundboard phase like you would not believe, where we were calling the local, now defunct, I'm sure, Blockbuster in
Right.
Plantation, Florida, repeatedly as Richard Roma and Arnold Schwarzenegger and all the popular soundboards.
Yeah, Neshcom reminds us, I guess the pinnacle was really the Balls of Steel, which I guess that's over 10 years too, right? Balls of Steel, Duke Nukem, yeah. Man, this shit, this chick, I guess this is just ventrilo harassment though, which is...
Yeah.
But
No,
I guess...
there's not really an art to it. You know, like the art was when we would listen to these for hours, right?
Yeah.
Like these soundboard prank calls. And really the art was in getting them on the phone as long as possible.
Yeah.
You wanted to make them believe, like you wanted to pass the Turing test effectively. Like you were passing a customer service Turing test.
Right. Well, and it would work, and there was something, well, here, like this is the classic
Get
one.
off vent or I'll have you bent.
Eat shit and die. I've got balls of steel.
That's interesting.
You have just been banned from the vent server. And
Blow it out your ass.
Who did that? Hold on 1 minute.
That was not me. Somebody's playing a joke on someone again. Blow it out your ass.
You think that's fucking funny? Do you fucking think I'm fucking laughing?
I've got
Who the
balls
fuck is
of
this? Get out my
steel.
fucking
I've got
goddamn
balls
face.
of steel.
It says 10 minutes
Are you gonna
later.
stay here or are you gonna leave?
I've got balls of steel.
All right, it's just that a million times over. Some of the Arnold Schwarzenegger ones were freaking good, and you could actually people started building the soundboards for you to use at home.
Oh yeah, no. They were like fairly easy to get, and all you had to do is put your for the low price of putting your phone up to a computer speaker. You too could harass people from Blockbuster.
God damn. Well, I don't know. I'm sure people will be bringing us all this other old shit, but there's that's a little segment we called "Remember That Horse Shit."
Nostalgia attack.
Well, I'm
ladies
so
and
curious
gentlemen.
how many of those everyone has already seen. People need to prank call someone. I don't know, but so what have you been up to this week, Justin?
I got a text from my brother today.
Yeah,
He said you're busted.
straight cold busted.
Straight cold busted.
Yeah, for what?
Heard you talking shit on my Unity sand on the last Night Attack podcast.
All right, for those who missed it, what exactly did you throw down?
I was talking about Shannon's wedding.
Yeah, okay.
Shannon, our friend Snubs, will be on this show very soon. We've had a bit of a problem booking because of our major announcement coming up later in the show.
Get ready to blow it out
Get
your
ready
ass.
for major announcement. So we were talking about Shannon's wedding, about how she kept that shit quick. Because you want to know what? Here's the best wedding ceremony ever. Scored to the radio edit of your favorite song. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You're out.
Boom. Yeah,
This
man.
is a lady. This is a man. They love each other. All right. Boom. You're out. Shannon, she kept it to a good, respectable 10 minutes. Anything over 10 minutes, you got a lot of, as my brother put it, a lot of folks looking to hit the wrap it up button in the parlance of the Chappelle show. You're just like, all right, come on, guys. And he said, and he's like, listen, just to me and you. So I was making fun of the Unity sand, which is at his wedding. I didn't say it was at his wedding, but he knew it because he got married.
Yeah.
And the Unity sand is where there's a groom with one color sand and the bride with another color sand, and they mix it together to show that they are now intertwined forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although you could probably pay somebody to go through it and separate it. You know, like I'm just saying, it'd be hard. It'd take a while. But
You could,
probably do it.
yeah. Well, I mean, you go to Fiverr.com. You could go ahead and look that up. Like, I'll separate
Enough
your Unity
fibers,
sand.
baby. You got that stuff back to point A, point B. You might have to get rid of some sand, but you will be able to separate it. Anyway, so he's like, listen, I fought hard against the Unity sand.
So okay, this is worse. Not one, he busts you, but then he tacitly is like, well, yeah, and also it was not what I would have done.
He said, I wanted that wedding to be a tight 8. A tight 8 minutes. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. We're in, we're out. There you go. And it made me think, like, the whole point of it is metaphors, right? Oh, here's a big metaphor about our love.
Right.
How's this for a metaphor? We just dropped 10 G's for a party because we love each other. There's a metaphor, and that is the proof is in the pudding right there. This is a metaphor within a metaphor
So wait a
to
minute.
suggest that these people want to spend the rest of their lives together.
It sounds like, from the way you were describing your brother saying it, that he started off saying, like, I fought hard against the Unity sand, and I felt like the next line was supposed to be, but having done it, but I guess there was no but. That was the end of it. I fought hard against the Unity sand. Next topic.
No, he said, I fought very hard for a short wedding, and I was looked at, and I'm rewriting his sentence to make it funnier. I was looked at as if I was trying to hire a child slave. Like
All right.
that is the popularity that the statement of let's just do an 8-minute ceremony was like, excuse me? Get the hell out of this house. If you think that, like, this ceremony isn't the culmination of every dream I've
Dude,
ever
I'm telling
had
you, man,
since I
wedding
was a little
fever
girl.
is insane. Like, and I got to talk to Bonnie. Maybe I can find out what grown-up Bonnie would say to getting married Bonnie. Hey, Ryan, you're chiming in. What's up? Oh, damn it. Don't call in. You're going to dick us around. Oh, that's one strike against the callers. Caller, you're on the air. Go. Oh, that's 2 strikes against the callers.
Oh, balls of steel dust, though.
Oh,
was
is that what
pretty
it is?
funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna call that. I'm calling that safe on a check swing.
No, that's fine. But both of them missed on the execution because I think that the sound drivers on Ryan's thing were set up wrong. So I think he thought he was sending it, but it didn't go in. At least.
So anyway, so he hits me up and he basically says like, hey, listen, like this is not my idea. I would have kept it real tight. It's just a thing where if somebody wants to make a big deal of the ceremony, then like that's what they do. And here's my thing. This goes to everybody who wants to get married here in this chat realm.
All right.
If you're gonna go over 15 minutes, you got to put a little razzmatazz in there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I need jazz hands, soft shoe, a Shakespearean monologue, something. You got to give me a little show. Like, 'cause what else do you watch? Brian, we got tired on a 2.5 minute Barnyard Shenanigans clip, right?
Yeah. Well, and plus also,
that included a chicken pecking someone to death, a man shitting on a wall. Like, there's a lot packed into there. We got tired of it.
All right.
I know we all love you. We flew in from out of state to come see you get married. We don't love you that much.
All right, for a perspective on this, having just walked in the door, bearing the only booze that exists in this house now, ladies and gentlemen, is Bonnie the Invisible Wife. Huzzah!
Hey!
Hi, everybody.
All right, so we're talking about crazy wedding fever. And by the way, that was a great Dr. Nick impression that you just gave. When you were getting married, do you have any memories of having had like proper wedding fever? Because we're talking about the desire to blow it up into some big thing and think that things are important that maybe now you didn't think are so important.
Oh, well, I know my mother definitely did. And I wanted it to have some importance to it, but I didn't think we needed a string quartet.
Do you remember totally shooting down my suggestion that instead of fancy silverware, we could maybe get like an investment fund started and take up a collection? And you're like, you were not having it at all. You're like, no, we're going to get fancy silverware. Do you remember that at all?
I guess.
Right. Moving right along, Justin. Hey, we got a caller on the line all the way from Australia. It's Eb. What's up?
Hey, man. Just wanted to tell you, I got married about 10 years ago. The whole bloody thing was about half an hour. I hated it. You know what the best part about getting married to that woman was?
What?
The divorce.
Not the wedding night, not getting laid, not the reliable sex.
It's like as Dave Attell says, the best part about Cincinnati, getting the fuck out. Like, it's boring. All right, Bonnie, we were talking about unity sand and other like in ceremony metaphorical rituals. Where are you at on in ceremony metaphorical rituals?
Something like you know, well, I guess like now these two flames have become one, or out of one is two, and and
nothing personal. Like I mean, and not like because I went to one wedding where each of like the bride and groom who had met each other and briefly dated in high school each read notes and emails to each other's best friends about the other one, and that was cute.
Aww,
that was a fun.
That's cute.
That's a fun thing.
I'll tell you
that's
what,
not metaphorical. That is investigative journalism as presented as performance art.
Man, can you imagine a wedding and like instead you're reading stuff and it's like what's that the mortified readings? You just read bad poetry from when you were.
I think we went to a wedding like that, Brian.
Okay, all right.
I really think that it's important to make that day an event and symbolic in your mind. And I don't think it needs to be the traditional, trappings. Although, if that's what you can think of, or whatever your mom wants to push down your throat, then then okay.
Okay, but let's break it down.
Yeah.
Let's really get into some shots fired territory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk
about
your mom.
Sign off on this, or else it's just an unmarried guy yelling on the internet.
No. Go for it.
Are these metaphors a surrender to creativity?
No.
You're basically writing
No.
creativity. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't invite you to the wedding.
Okay, here's the
invitation.
problem.
So instead,
Here's the problem.
We're gonna do these parlor tricks.
Nope. Listen, here's the thing, and this is. I actually think there's a reason that there are so many cliches that people keep doing on weddings, because we've seen the photos where people try to get creative, and being creative isn't their strong suit. And instead, they show up on Tumblr blogs.
Yes.
When you decide to get creative and it's not your job, it's not what you do, then there's no quicker way than for you to hit the viral video circuit of the gossip train all throughout your family forever, where it becomes the hilarious story that everyone
I
tells
bring
from
to
then
you
on.
Exhibit A.
Uh-oh, what you got?
I showed Brian this a while ago. Some bride tied her newborn baby. It was like 2 weeks old to her train and dragged it down the aisle with her.
Yeah.
And I'm just like going.
It's currently making the and the idea was that she's taking the kid along for the ride. It was an infant that basically was like in a jury rig car seat at the back of the dress, getting carried along, and everybody. It's mildly it's tinged with racism as people post it and snicker on Facebook groups.
See, I couldn't even tell what race it was, but it just seemed.
Was the bride of a certain persuasion?
Yeah, and her quote was very indicative. I don't know how to. It was.
This is great. This is great.
It was classist.
Let's play hopscotch. Racial hopscotch.
No, but here's the thing: is you could tell, and it's the context of who's forwarding it and why, and you're just kind of disgusted. You're like, what are you doing? You know?
Yes,
It's like,
and how people. Oh yeah, that's the worst is seeing how the comments come down. You're like, I'm embarrassed for the people commenting.
So I understand, but listen, like if you don't have anything, if you're like, listen, I want to play it safe. I'm not saying don't play it safe. I'm saying don't run the unnecessary plays that have nothing to do with you, that you just got out of 10 great wedding ideas, like on BuzzFeed.
No, look, I'm telling you what, there's nothing like humans are more motivated by fear than by a chance to succeed. And there's nothing more charged when all of your best friends are coming in, all of your extended family, all of the gossips, all are watching you. You do not swing for the fences. You bunt.
I'm saying keep it safe. Keep that to an 8-minute ceremony. Boom, boom, boom. She's down. Hello. Where are you there? Here's the guy. Here's the girl. Get the rings. Say the vows. Ba-boom. We're out.
Right. Well, okay, but
that's what I'm saying. Like there is nothing is bad about keeping it tight.
Well, I agree with that, but I don't know. But then you got like religious things, like Catholic ceremonies go for 28 days.
I'm not. Listen, we're way out. I'm not even talking about those. If you have a religious reason to do a bunch of crazy stuff, then that I get. I'm talking about a bunch of secular people doing some Bed Bath & Beyond basic level stuff.
Dude, somebody just found it. And the moment I read the title, I was like, holy crap, he's Godzilla versus Disco Lando. Jesus.
Wait, I'm sorry. J.C. Bobbitt said Paula Deen has a pussy full of butter?
I'm sorry, dude.
Is that what you're looking at?
No. All right, we'll see Godzilla versus Disco Lando, and then we'll think. I just want to show you the bits and pieces I remember. Jesus, this was so amazing to me back in the day.
Oh, I've definitely seen this, by the way.
Oh, you have? Good.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I had ever heard the girl from Ipanema inside the belly of Godzilla.
Brings back a few things.
Oh, it was Akbar he was making out with. Jesus.
Hello, what have we here?
Jesus, it's 5 minutes long, so we can't whatever.
Yeah.
But dude, what an itch scratch. Thank you, person from the chat who said that.
And again, 6,120. These were the pioneers.
These are
basically like the players in the Negro League that broke the barriers for the modern day athlete. This is the Barnyard Shenanigans. Disco Lando versus Godzilla. We salute you. You are the true hero.
I feel like we first saw you on Ed Sullivan, and now look at you. You're playing the Iowa State Fair on the small stage.
And by the way, Pete Delahanty says, why do I get the feeling that this entire segment is directed to me? Of course, he is newly engaged to Svetlana. I'm not saying it's directed toward you.
No.
I'm saying that I'll judge you if any of this shit happens.
All right, look, just to wrap things up, my black son, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Ian or
Sign?
Sign.
Sign.
Right, what's up, Sign?
I need to be black for a moment.
Good.
So, talking about weddings and everything, all this white people stuff, I don't know what you're talking about by these rituals and stuff. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's all we do. 5 minutes.
Well,
and then
how
we're
long
just
does it take to
drinking
jump a broom?
Oh my God, Justin. All right, dude. Well, have you gotten married yet?
No. I need to make sure I introduce her to you first.
Right, call me when you get married.
No, Sign. Wait, no. For real though. Like, is he still on?
Yeah, he is.
Sign.
Yeah.
So Unity Sand. You've never seen Unity Sand at a wedding in which the bride and groom were black.
No, I have not. The most we do is pretty much, hey, this guy, this girl, they want to do something that we're not going to be watching, so go ahead and kiss. All right, now let's all like get drunk and dance.
Right on.
And then it's just Earth, Wind, and Fire for 3 hours.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, actually, I think he's right. All right, thanks, Sign. Appreciate it.
Wait.
Listen, it confirms for the billionth time why I should have been black. This is like, it just proves yet another reason why I wish I were black. Short weddings, yet another, add it to the pile of evidence.
I feel like it's a campaign ad where it's like, it's you doing a rant, and it turns and it's like, short weddings, another reason I should have been black.
Well, I would have to say that you're not on the long wedding trajectory path, however.
Who, me?
Oh no, because usually, I don't see
you. Or you mean Justin?
I'm dancing around the thought that Justin and Ashley might be a thing.
Wait. Do you have an announcement, or are you?
No. I'm just saying
you're pulling the Jewish grandmother thing. You're just
guess.
When are you gonna make an honest woman out of that, Ashley? The two of you living
by
together.
The way, this has nothing to do with any kind of wedding paranoia for me. The fact that this is on my mind and I brought it up 2 episodes in a row, no correlation.
As a pronounced atheist, I don't think you're going to be trapped into the long Christian wedding. That's where the length comes from, because they add a whole speech. And they try to convert people while they're there for the.
Got married in an Armenian church, and that's a 45-minute ceremony. It's not quite the Catholic ceremony, but there's a bunch of people and a bunch of hats, and they do a bunch of half turns, and there's smoke out of goblets. It's like its own thing, right?
Yes.
But I'm saying I understand the religious stuff. It's the secular people who add a bunch of nonsense
that make up a bunch of yes, because they don't have the book to go from. They're like, let's wing it.
You can do whatever.
We'll
play. They take some bullshit they saw in a Kenny Chesney video. Fuck off, all of you whites.
They've all been sitting there Pinteresting.
Another reason why I shouldn't have been white. Brian, let's talk about who makes this show possible.
Hells to the man. Pick a number between 1 and all of them.
How about 1,520?
Oh man, you're so close. Bonnie, pick a number between 1 and all of them.
Oh, wait, I'm looking at it.
Yes, that's me helping you. Come on, this is we're a team.
Subscribers?
No, Bonnie, brush with you. Fine, look. Yeah, the number is 1,526 patrons. That is an army, people. That's enough people to start a riot. That's enough people to rob an entire mall. That's enough people.
About to fucking start a riot.
That's enough to crowd surf from all the way from Atlanta to slightly farther in Atlanta.
Hey, by the way, it was Kid A in the chat room who suggested that the only way a sand ceremony would be tolerable is if they said, sand, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere in the beginning.
I hate sand. Yeah, man, look, you guys have allowed this show to be independently supported. You allowed us to fly free. You are our Millennium Falcon, and as such,
and by
we
the
expect...
way, let's also dedicate this little Patreon plug, and everybody who supports us on Patreon, to Patreon itself, who just fucking hashtag WPR'd themselves with a fat $15 million round of financing this week.
I didn't know that, dude. That's fantastic. They also, the guys over at Patreon, somebody tweeted out that he has supported, through Patreon, 20 independent artists, and Patreon just up and sent him a plaque. Big old fancy plaque with the P on it saying, hey, guess what? You made a real difference in the lives of 20 independent artists, and that's what you guys are doing, man. And
so listen to this. When I went to Patreon to just go visit people because I had a day off, I rolled in and I was talking to them, and I was like, I obviously it's the internet. Everybody's in their own bubble. You don't quite understand what your impact is, but I had heard of Patreon. I knew it was super new when you first came to Brian, like about a year before we did it. And then like between Cord Killers, Night Attack, Daily Tech News Show, and the Frog Pants stuff, how much of an impact did it have on the platform? And Anthony over there at Patreon was like, it basically set in motion an explosive growth that we are still looking at as like a 25% growth per month. Like it was like a huge explosion, and it has continued to go. And we were patient zero. Like our the chunk of talent that splintered from Twit and then therefore activating through our friendships with Frog Pants. Like,
well, it's that cascade, right? And do you know how the whole reason they got on my radar? Because I guess I had heard the term before, but I didn't think about it at all. But I started following Anthony at patreon.com because I think he followed like a bunch of the Twit folks, and so I started following him. And he sent me a direct message like, "Hey man, that's awesome that you're following me. We should get you into Patreon." And he sent me a link, and I watched it, and I was like, "Hey man, sounds great. We've got a gig. I got a steady paying job. All right, two, in fact. All right." And it just digested for like a month and a half, and then when we took Cord Killers independent, it was really just kind of a near thing where it's like, well, let's, you want to try this? We could try it for a while, or at least it'll buffer before we get some sponsors or whatever. And just the avalanche started. And then, we saw that, and then Tom doubled down on it. And I remember telling you when we took this show independent, I was like, we're too late on the Patreon thing, right? It's already over, man.
It's like no one wants to be fourth to the trough,
right? Exactly. And then instead, I mean, it's been amazing, and it just continues to grow. And I think that I'm starting to hear also a lot of focus, because I listen to Freakonomics and Radiolab, both of them pushing hard. They don't call it Patreon; they say continuing support or whatever, like sign up to do, basically doing Patreon. But I love what they're doing over there, and I love. Oh, and in fact, the cold open that you guys heard was put together. It's an amazing 7.5 minute long video put together by the Priestess of Chat
basically
Realm.
2 Barnyard Shenanigans.
Yeah, 4, like 3 of them. But Jackie Hearn put that together from a Night Attack track that's in the works, and it's so good. We were able to release it unlisted to all of the patrons, so they were able to see that whole thing first.
And here's what's beautiful about it, is that if for some reason, the people that just invested in it, which they were very clear in their statements about it, that everybody who is investing, they could have gotten more, but they wanted to get the right people. They wanted to get, people who believe that this is a platform for artists. It's for real. It's changing the game. Be patient with it and let it grow. And in 5 months, don't make it turn into a micro payment, like a PayPal substitute, because you're trying to chase the next big thing.
Right.
Like, they care about this platform. They care about our artists. And by our artists, I mean us and you guys and everybody else who wants to start one. So thank you guys for doing it, because, according to Patreon themselves, like, it was our little mini revolution.
Let's say
by way of the
when you say
defenestration of merit and the ensuing World War I that reacted from it, like hugely influenced Patreon, and in a week of good news for them, you guys deserve credit for that.
Yeah, and keep in mind, when you say us, we're talking chat realm. It's you guys. It's you guys. It's you guys. You guys kicked the sand at the top of the mountain and caused a mudslide that killed Opie and Anthony.
But was it Unity Sand?
It was Unity Sand at the top of the... Hey, patreon.com/Night Attack is where you guys want to go.
Hey, Red, we have actually steadily climbed. I was really excited. I've been excited to see, like, our itsy bitsy spidering, like, just up 2,000 to maybe 2,100. So if we get to 2,100 by next week, and that's 6 people deciding to throw in $1, that'd be rad.
But that's what we need to do, is start figuring out little rewards that we can put together. Let's come up with one right now. Something easy. If we hit 2,100, what's something that we could do right this minute?
Unity Sand ceremony.
Oh my God! All right, you know what? If we hit 2,100, we will cobble together a Unity Sand ceremony.
We'll be in Austin this weekend.
Oh shit! Okay, we'll blend our beers. We'll actually get married with Unity Sand. We'll get buried under Unity Sand.
Oh my goodness.
All right, thanks to all the folks who make stuff possible. Hey man, let's play Secrets or BS.
Hell yeah. Oh, by the way, people are saying, how about name attack? Yeah, we should probably do a name attack. We never got through it.
Well, we got, man, it turns out, and that's our fault for not expecting the entire freaking world to jump in at the $5 level, man. And we're going to get through all those, but man, there's a lot of you guys, and it's really amazing. Okay, so here's the deal. First of all, the moment I said Secrets or BS, Bonnie freaked out.
Chug our beers until we throw up, and then we mix our throw up.
Sounds
and
great.
that'll be our unity.
Sounds great. All right.
You want to know what? I was saying that expecting the body reaction. Like, I like that. Like it was like I was playing Bonnie like an organ, and I was just like hitting the discuss button, and it just came out.
No, I am so embarrassed. Do I do that all the time?
No, it was just like I just know whenever I say something disgusting that you know Brian might find funny, you immediately jump in with like, I am just registering my disgust with this idea.
Yeah, I'm
just
just going on the record here. Not like you know.
Oh,
it's
Justin. Justin, you have not been unified with this man yet, and you don't know how these things actually become real. Like, if I don't register now, it's happening. Like,
no, I know, I get it. I think that's why you do it. You need to do it. It is not a choice. It is a reality.
All right, so Secrets or BS, if you guys don't know how it's played, during the day we tweet it out and we set up a forum, and we encourage you guys to either send us genuine true tales of embarrassment, shenanigans, of extraordinary tales that you would tell at a
All right, we were already at 2,100.
Oh shit! I guess we're getting. Justin, will you mix Unity Sand with me?
I will mix Unity something.
All right, we will have a ceremony next week, and we'll have to come up with our next thing.
How about this? All right.
Oh, let it not be vomit, okay?
No, it won't be. Listen, how about?
I say we mix.
Let's put up. Let's get just some suggestions in. You guys hit 2,100. That's right.
In the Reddit.
Let's hit
in the Reddit
some suggestions in there of things that we can record. Like, how about like a 10-minute Captain Morgan opus with Brian and Captain Morgan.
Reddit.com/r/Diamond Club is where you go if you want to join the discussion. Hashtag Night Attack. Okay.
Hey, by the way, let's go ahead and
let me just get through. Let me get through the introduction. I've tried 3 times.
No, sorry. I was gonna say as a little buffer. T2 did another one of his nonsensical audio and video hallucination videos, but for Sarah Lane.
All right, let's take a look. God damn it.
Putting their junk right out there on the table and saying, go man, take a swing. You don't need a credit card. When you shoot yourself in the eye, the music dies.
If all else fails, you have a third leg. Learn to use it.
My power went out. I'm sorry, I couldn't return your email. I'm the Pope.
Set fire to her house.
Punch your cat in the face. Your mother. I shouldn't have given her full name.
All come out of your lovely manliness.
Are you questioning Christopher Nolan? Your prompt action saved us a bad accident, Batman.
I christened thee Gigantic.
Does that make sense so far? You guys with me?
No.
Yeah, but Squarespace sucks.
Don't grab him anyhow.
Why these colored costumes?
I gotta rethink my advice.
Oh
my All right, well, I think that pretty well explained the way Secrets or BS goes, Justin. You guys submitted either true secrets or total lies. We're going to try to figure out which one is which. Bonnie looks like she's chomping at the bit for a chance to actually play along. You want to play along? You going to play along? Or you want to advise?
No. We're advising.
Yeah, you guys.
And Bonnie is deciding.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, wait.
We're just the little devil and angel. We're the devil and the other devil.
Yeah, we're the devil and the devil that suggested mixing vomit.
All right, so let's...
It happened again.
He's just going to...
Here's the first question, Bonnie.
Yeah.
The first submitted one says, we were on a late night Taco Bell run. We got to the drive-thru and ordered 3 Taco 12-packs. The clerk told us that we had to wait for them to get the meat ready. Not having anywhere to go, we said, cool. Immediately, we hear a side door open and an employee calling out, here, kitty, kitty. 10 minutes later, we had the best tacos ever. Really? Come on. Is that real or is it B?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I guess.
Wait, hold on. I got lost in the plot there.
The plot was that they made the tacos out of cat meat.
That seems like far more skill and preparation than any average Taco Bell employee has.
Oh yeah. Well, plus also they don't grind their meat fresh in the back, so they don't have their beans are made of powder that you mix in water.
Yeah,
like they can't make kitty meat even if they wanted to. So I say it's BS, Bonnie.
I concur.
Nope. It says it's a secret. So. Now we take it to the next level, which I think is a total freaking lie. So let me take a look here.
Well, maybe that happened, but
well,
like, do we really think that cat?
I don't know. Let's call this asshole.
Oh, okay.
So this is the new add-on here is that we have requested that everybody give us their contact information so we can give them a call and ask them a few follow-up questions. This is like the Savage Love podcast.
Is that what they do? Is that another call out advice thing?
No. Well, he has like a voicemail, and then he just answers via monologue like their questions, and then if he has any follow-ups, he can like call and ask them more follow-ups.
Got it. You don't want to know something weird? I don't know how to make a call out from Google. I guess I'll have to call out from the the Skype account. How do you call out from Google? How do you open
I
up
actually don't feel like this one deserves a call out.
I agree, but I'm going to have to call someone, so somebody's going to have to walk me through
point.
it. All right, here we go. I was sitting on a bench in a courthouse with my balls out, hole in my jeans I didn't see.
Oh.
Luckily, I felt the cold feeling and closed my legs really fast, though I did yell, "Holy shits!" Guys at a courthouse with his balls hanging out. He felt the cool breeze.
Bon, you got to break it down.
Yes.
Number one, the likelihood that somebody would wear such a hole in their jeans in the exact place, not unlike the moon door of the Eyrie, that their balls would that they would be making the man fly.
Making the man fly, right? Like the kid from yeah.
So like, that's the most unrealistic part of it. Everything else seems legit, because like you'd look down and notice that your fly is open all the time, and you're like, "Do I have a license to sell hot dogs?" No, I don't. And then next thing you're yelling, "Holy shit!"
I got one question. Does this guy ride his bicycle everywhere? Is he a biker, a bicycler?
Oh, so maybe that's where the nut wear comes from.
Well, I can tell from experience that perhaps a bicycler that I know may have worn out his pants and
oh geez. All right, so yeah, no, Bonnie, I definitely have some biker shorts that they're not biking shorts, they're regular shorts that I wear when I'm biking, which is why they rub, and I definitely have crotchal areas on all that crap for sure.
Right.
So wait, like it's super thin?
Yeah, it's rubbed. It's not. It's again.
Like
they're
your
not bike
nuts
shorts.
are gonna bust through like the Kool-Aid Man.
No,
at any
like
moment?
no. Like it's just old shorts that have been rubbed raw, and there's a hole in the crotch, and so like that happens. Crotch holes do develop, is what she's saying.
So you're saying, listen, I'm actually, I think we're in the same boat here, Bri. I think this is legit.
Yes, I actually do too.
I do too.
Although both nuts getting out seems weird.
Well, dude, let's face it. Like one
nuts out.
one dingles down over the other for sure. Let's take a look. This one, it says here, we're all saying that it's true, and this one is from, I don't want to say who it is just yet because I haven't seen it yet. There we go. God damn it. I thought I was so smart turning these the same color so I couldn't read them so I wouldn't see. This one is true!
Yeah! Dude, we're doing well.
That's one.
We're doing well right now. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, high fives all around. All right. Let's do this. Do you think after like a murder conviction gets overturned, like they make all the lawyers say good game? Like
do like the hockey playoff lineup?
Yeah, exactly. Like they all finish, they get a conviction, and then all the lawyers, they sit there, and like maybe one guy's going to the death penalty, but he still has to. Good game.
I think they should.
Good game.
I do. I think that people would be, better sports about.
maybe I'll tell you what.
Good motion. That should be a good objection.
That should be the rule for the jury when they're going for a death sentence. Is like you can give the death sentence. Just understand you're gonna have to high five them and say good game afterward.
Oh.
And then afterward, of course, it's a guy goes on death row and he's murdered.
Yeah.
Right by the state. Body's cremated, and then the defense counsel mixes his ashes in a unity stand ceremony with the prosecution, who has an 8-ball of cocaine, and they mix it together because they've been partying.
That's
the
right.
prosecution,
right,
with all that cocaine. They mix the ashes of a dead convict with the cocaine, and then they shake hands and do another round of good game.
Sounds good. Okay, so this one reads, it was August of '68. My buddy and I were, quote unquote, smoking outside the barracks.
Hold on. Chevy says circle of life. Yeah, listen, you're born, you die with your ashes mixed in with a bunch of cocaine from the prosecutors that sentenced you to death. Circle of life.
It was August of '68. My buddy and I were, quote unquote, smoking outside the barracks in Osan AFB, South Korea. We were waiting for the little tablet to do its job. Nothing to do otherwise on this muggy summer Korean night. We were talking about the day's activities, and we were both glad to kiss them away. My tongue started tingling. That wet, metallic, sweet taste, oh so sweet. The flight line was to our side, about a half click away. Oh so sweetly lit. The air was thick, heavy, and the rice patties were not so sweet. Just then, like that, a finger at the end of a hand twirled, and the 500-pound duck stirred. Secrets or BS, Bonnie?
I didn't understand that. I feel like I need to read it.
It doesn't make any goddamn sense at all.
So basically, he's
he was high on
smoking as
acid.
he's writing this.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
The sweet little tablet is an acid.
Oh, got it. Okay. So basically, this guy did acid.
He did acid when he was on a military base in South Korea. If it's BS, it's like the shittiest BS ever. That's like saying I wore short shorts during a shift as a UPS driver.
Yeah.
The fuck else are you gonna do?
I agree. I agree with all of that. As your advisors, we both say this is a secret. Bonnie?
Yes. Lots of people do drugs.
And this one is, in fact, a secret.
Hey!
All right.
Hold on, Brian.
What? Yep.
Full screen me here.
Okay, go for it.
The bit's called Secrets or BS, not confessional. All right? We need some wild bullshit stories here in the next few, or else I don't know if we can trust you guys anymore. You need to step up here. Come on, chat realm, let's go.
All right, here, you know what? I'm going to jump forward to a big fat story here. This one says, I am a professional magician.
Ooh.
And a recent show I was hired for was a cat's birthday party. I did it because why the hell not? It'll make for a funny story. I did get there. The entire apartment was covered with cat-themed decorations. The cake was a can's worth of tuna with a birthday candle in it. Anyway, throughout the show, I noticed that the cat is acting very strange. It's walking into the walls repeatedly, staring into empty areas without blinking longer than is healthy, etc. After the show, I asked the owners if the cat's okay. Turns out they loaded the cat with a bunch of Benadryl. The cat is apparently very skittish around large groups of people, so they drugged it to keep it calm. I still don't know how to feel about that. The people at the party requested I stay for the party after the show, so I do. I don't drink, but everyone else is doing it in abundance. The cat's owner eventually got naked and gave me a lap dance while holding the cat in her arms, and while her husband was passed out in the other room. It was a very weird night, and I still don't know how to feel about it. Bonnie? Talk it out.
Well, Brian, what do you listen? You are. If I am to be the character witness in a story of a veteran doing acid, then you are the character witness in strange walk around birthday gigs.
I have been invited to perform at nudist colonies. I have performed at Richard Garriott's Renaissance themed period events. I think this is too much. I don't believe this. I think this is BS.
I have got.
Wait. There's another devil.
What?
I disagree.
Oh, okay.
I think that this is about as realistic as I don't know these people, but I feel like I know people who know these people. Like this is not as wacky as one might think. I think that this is legit.
Really? All right, it's up to Bonnie.
I gotta say, I have been on the other side of these phone calls asking, will you perform at my party? And they don't pay anything. So, they're not going to pay for a cat. And, nobody's going to go perform at a cat's birthday party because they're going to be like, we'll give you $2 and a handshake. Because they didn't know at the time it was going to be a lap dance with a cat. Maybe.
Yeah. Hold on. Cut to the chase here. Are you feeling like this is real or not?
I think this is the longest story we've had yet. And it's just that, a fictional story. It's BS.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Adrian Brody.
No, it's a secret. It's real. Yeah.
I could have sworn, Bonnie, you were going to be like, listen, I've been on the other end of this conversation saying, please, magician, perform for my cat.
That's where I thought she was going to.
No, it's I can't believe anybody would. How much do you think this guy charged for this
Let's
party?
call. This is the one to call.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
I
that means I got to figure out how to make this damn thing. I guess go to google.com/voice, and it used to be something I could figure out. I just want to make a new call. God damn
All right, well, here, me and Bon, we'll chat it up. You figure it out. So,
Yeah.
Bonnie,
Stupid.
Yes.
you did not believe it just because you thought that they would not be able to afford a magician for a party because no one usually pays. But then again, I mean, listen, Brian will tell you, you make your money on the big gigs, right? You do the small gigs because they add up, but
oh no, yeah,
somebody
yeah.
has money for the party. Then they got money for the party for their cat.
Well, yeah, but that's true. So, if they're throwing a cat's birthday party, they probably got money, right?
Yeah, and apparently a self of entitlement to lap dance the entertainment naked while their husband's asleep.
Wow.
Okay. This is killing me. People are actually sending me photos of where to go. And then, by the way, people are all like, just go to the left-hand side and click on G-Chat. It's there's no, I've done it before, but there's no fucking icon there now, and it's driving me nuts. I can't see.
Is it new,
here,
Google?
you guys tell me, what do I click on this shit? I got nothing.
Now you see your Gmail, your naked Gmail.
Whatever. Now they know I have drafts and circles and inbox with 1,008 unread emails.
Super important 1,000
junk email.
emails.
There's bottom button spam is what it says. Create new label is the bottom button.
People are saying below the folders.
All right, fine. There's starred, important, chats, all mail, spam, trash. Here.
Lower.
Further
still.
I can't. It's there's literally no. There's nothing. I got nothing.
People are saying that this shit happens with Gmail. Features just fucking disappear. So
I know below the labels. I'm looking below the labels. There's categories, receipts, more labels, travel, work, manage labels, or create new labels. And there's a little
voice.google.com.
I guess I don't freaking know. I mean, there's this right here. Here's past discussions I've had. But I can't, there's no make new call. It's fucking killing me. See, look, here's times I talked to previous people. I guess that's for something.
More.
I know you're saying there, but there's a click, and then there's this, and then there's notifications. You want me to change my profile picture? You want me to fucking snooze notifications for sound for incoming goddamn messages? You want to check out my archived hangouts? Where the fuck's the button to make a goddamn call? Bullshit. Fuck you.
Brian, take a deep
Balls of steel. Ball.
This is bullshit. All right. Voice.google.com. I just want to make a goddamn call. Oh, this is helpful. Look, here's a bunch of people I used to talk to. There's no fucking call button.
Wait, are you showing people's phone numbers?
I don't give a fuck.
Stop it. Hide that. Put that away.
There's no goddamn make a call number anymore.
There's no make a call number anymore?
Yes. God damn it. Sign. What's good? Explain to me how to use the Google.
The problem is you don't have a voice number. That's the problem. I just saw it on your screen.
That's bullshit, man. We always made calls. We've done this shit before for everything.
Yeah, if you're on the screen that's voice.google.com, at the very bottom it says add a voice number. You got to do that. So you can't make a call.
Well, that shit's different, motherfucking. Just goddamn it, make a fucking call.
Sorry, Dad.
All right, no, yeah, all right, goodbye. Thank you. I'm gonna have to actually hook up my phone. So give me just 1 second here, because this is worth actually getting the story on. But you got a cover for me, Justin.
All right, so here's the deal. We are going to go ahead and give you a call. If you are the fucking cat magician, I swear to God, if you don't pick up the phone, we are going to find you and drop kick you. This is a drop kickable offense if you are not standing by your motherfucking phone right now.
All right, here we go. We're getting him on the line. Bonnie, I'm having to crank you up, so you're going to be loud. Be careful.
Unity sound.
Swear to God, cat magician.
We're gonna give out your email if you do not answer your phone.
Okay. Plus, magicians don't get laptops.
Hello, and thank you for calling your one-stop source for magical entertainment. From magic shows to corporate events to private parties, whatever your events, we've got you
I
covered.
know the guy who does
Mind-blowing
this.
magic, and a magician
Really?
is sure to make your next event one to remember. At the beat, please leave your name and number, and a magic professional will get right back to you. And remember, we don't just make magic, we make memories.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
Take it away,
you may
Justin.
hang up or press
You
1 for more
explain.
options.
Go for it.
Do you have any idea what you've done? Do you have any idea what the fuck you just did? My sweet life partner, Brian Brushwood, went through such trauma to his sweet brow. He has lines he will never get back because he wasn't able to make the Google work to give you a call. And yet now we go analog. Analog, like our forefathers did. As Washington called Abraham Lincoln, we call you now via the telephone. And you don't answer like an ingrate piece of dog shit.
Boop. There you go. All right, so we got that worked out.
So I think we solved that problem.
Yeah. Problem solved. All right, real quick, we got another one here. A few years ago, a guy had just started dating, decided to invite me to stay with him for the weekend in his cabin in the San Bernardino Mountains in California. Late into the night, the worst winter storm on the West Coast in 50 years hit the area. We woke to find his car covered in 2 to 3 feet of snow. Had to get back to work that Monday. He promised me that AAA would be arriving any minute to help us to get out of the car and off the mountain. On the second night, my laptop and cell phone mysteriously broke, so my only contact with my family or friends was by using his cell phone or laptop. Also, the snow continued to fall, and at times it also rained, making it much harder to remove his car from the snow. He also told me that the cabin had no television reception. This was a lie. It had full cable television, and I could have monitored the storm. By Monday, when AAA did not arrive, I decided we would make the 4-mile hike in the snowstorm up a hill to a small village so I could look into taking a shuttle or renting a car to get out. There was nothing. And when we made it to the village, we ate, had a few drinks, and then he decided to flip tables over in a restaurant. Within minutes, the local fire department arrived and threatened to have him arrested if we didn't leave the village immediately. After a week, I was forced to resign from my job. We ended up being stuck there for 17 days over Christmas until I found someone who lived nearby who owned a tractor that could shovel us out for $700 and help us get off the mountain and back to Los Angeles. The last morning there, I found that he had taken the knives in the kitchen and thrown them into the walls. He also took some of my clothing and threw them away. I later found out he had called my ex-fiancée and said inappropriate things and emailed my mother to say we were in love and were getting married. This is too much. This is too much. And I know sometimes too much, it makes it believable.
Listen, Bri, it does. In the long history we have played this game, there is the rule that if it is too boring, it's probably true. Because it might be someone who doesn't know how to tell a story.
Yeah.
But it did happen. Because a lot of times it's like, so one time I was at a club and like this lady was like, yo, I want to suck your dick. And then I woke up the next day and it was the Pope. Like, that's short, but it's bullshit, right?
Yeah, no, it's good enough, good enough. I'm gonna say I'm still
saying
saying
long as fuck.
I'm still going with BS. I say it's BS.
I think that is true.
17 days? I mean, maybe they think it was, but 2.5 weeks. That's a long time.
Get it, Pope.
All right, Bonnie, real or BS?
Gosh, I'm having a hard time because I agree.
It's a harder game than you think, isn't it?
I know it is because I'm really siding with Justin on this. Like at first I'm like, oh, whatever. But then, you know, the detail that does it for me is how he lost his job, you know, and I feel like that kind of seals it. I'm going to say it's a secret.
All right. And the answer to this one is that it is a secret.
Woo!
Yes!
Wow. Holy crap, man. Wow, man. Everything's secret. I don't think we've been nailed with BS here yet. All right, here's a quick one. This is a weird secret of mine, one I actually haven't told anyone before, but whenever I smell fresh cut grass, I have a very sudden urge to take a piss. I mean, I can control it, but I've never figured out why it happens.
Because he's a werewolf.
Seems legit. Justin, what's your gut say on this one?
I mean, like, we might as well just call it the confession hour. Like, people just want to tell us things. Like, where are the artists? Where are the scoundrels? Where are the ne'er-do-wells who want to muddy this game up with their hilarious japes?
All right,
That's what we're looking for, because this dude is totally shooting.
So,
this ain't a work.
You say it's real, right?
Real as steel, motherfucker.
All right, I'm going to say it's BS. Bonnie, what do you say?
I think it's real.
You think it's
I
real?
agree with Justin.
And this one is...
What? No. What?
Oh, it's
No.
BS!
What? No. What? I hear you whispering.
All right. Yeah, man.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and move on. People were suggesting that I read that last Secrets or BS as Mark Wahlberg and I feel like leading in. Do you want to say that for the after show? Or do you want to do that
we
later?
already read that whole one. Come up, read a new one. You read one of these. I invited you to the doc. Pick one. Just tell me what line. You know what? How about 12? Do line number 12.
All right, here we go. This is line number 12. Bonnie, I'm going to read this one to you in the key of Wahlberg. The first time I was ever performing cunnilingus, I threw up inside this poor girl I was performing it on. We had been seeing each other for about 2 months, and she had cleaned my disco stick with her tongue a couple of times. I finally decided to return the favor. And what I would say was the halfway point, she farts. I try to power through, but I can't hold back. The Taco Bell tacos I'd had for dinner. After it happened, she got up and slapped me in the face. I haven't seen her since, and it took me an additional 2 years. I would attempt oral sex again.
Oh my God.
Bonnie, is that Mark Wahlberg adventure? Secrets or BS?
That's BS.
Honey, give me my alien gun.
All right, and this one is
bullshit.
You say it's bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And the answer is
What? No. What?
it says it's a secret. It says it's real.
I
I got a phone number here.
I think we need a call.
You want to give a call?
Seriously? I don't know.
All right, here we go.
I think all that gushing warmth would help with an applause, not like with the slap in the face. So.
Wait, what? Oh, the gushing. Oh my God, Jesus. Bonnie, so Bonnie. Gushing warmth. You think that's what it sent you over the edge? All of a sudden, you're like, oh my God.
It's gushing and
He just came cups. He came cups of vomit.
Bonnie is right. She did like it at first, but then she realized what happened and got up and just slapped me.
No!
All right. Now, caller.
Oh my God!
Is there a moment in which you are still like you just vomit and you're like, she's still into it?
I already dropped him. I can call him back. I can call him back if you want. That was such a baller.
No, that's fine.
moment.
Listen, that's a question that
right.
we can just leave. We can leave for forever.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Good. Can we get one more Mark Wahlberg? Maybe just go on pick dealer's choice here.
Okay. Here we go. Near my house is a gas station. The road in front of it has a concrete divider, so you have to turn right. A car came out of the gas station, waiting to turn left. The divider is not too wide, but it is tall. So when the car got itself under the divider, it got stuck. A few minutes later, while I was laughing my ass off, a car came past and ran into the back of the breached car. The driver of the car was killed by the left rear tire of the breached car, and the breached car got knocked off into the center of the divider.
Yes, that's horrific and real, I'm sure. Actually, you know what? It's just boring enough. I'm going to say it's BS. It's BS.
No, it's real. It's real.
Yeah. All right, Bonnie, what do you say?
Oh, for that?
Yeah. Was that real or not?
Ooh, I want it. Just because I don't like that somebody died, I'm going to say, please don't be real.
That one.
Oh, you're going soft now, Bonnie. Somebody died. Boo-hoo.
Soft and warm.
Bonnie Brushwood, your prediction is correct. Congratulations. It's real BS.
It's real BS.
All right, man. Look, I guess congratulations, Bonnie. You just made. I think you won with 3,000 points. Congratulations.
Yay!
Oh wait, we have the cat magician on the phone.
Well, let's get to the cat magician. Cat magician will lead in our third segment. So cool your heels.
No, that's
cat
all right.
magician.
I'm calling back the cat magician right now. This is the problem. Oh my God, I'm so excited about the cat magician. This is.
He's trying to call in on Skype. Apparently,
I've got it.
Apparently not.
I've got
someone's
a question
calling from
for the cat magician.
Yeah, let's see. This is somebody who's calling. Wait for it. Wait for it. Calling from. I see. This guy calls me a whole bunch, and then he won't take my call. Fuck you, cat magician.
BOGO Radio Network.
Oh, God damn it, it was BOGO. All right. Look, all right. So,
yeah, no, cat magician trying to call in on Skype. So here, hold on, cat magician.
Okay. No.
We're gonna do the ad, then you call in on Skype. How about that? Huh?
There you go. Yeah, sure. Just make sure he calls because I haven't seen nobody's called in. It's not happening. He's calling the wrong line.
No, I know. He was in there saying he's gonna call in though, like that he's calling in on Skype. He was like in the chat room talking about it.
You got it, buddy.
Mail route, Brian.
Oh my God! You know what I love about mail route?
The fact that they don't fucking pay us to read this.
Oh no! Listen, you know what? They paid with their blood and sweat and tears. Saigon, 67. They charged at the top of a hill and they stabbed Spam. They caught Spam in the middle of fucking with a flamethrower, setting fire to a village. And you know what? All the other services, Postini, this is before Postini got old, fat, and died.
Long before.
Oh my God! But anyway, Postini wet himself, shat the bed, started.
I feel
eating his own shit.
like you need to have a Rolling Stones song playing. And you need.
Hold on. God damn it.
What's the like?
Yeah, I'm trying to give you shelter. Here we go. Let's do.
Wait, isn't that like copyrighted?
We don't give a fuck. Listen, Bonnie, you don't understand, man. You weren't fucking there. Saigon, 67.
Think about those Saigon nights.
Look up
They're
there.
hotter than the middle of the summer in Austin, Texas.
I saw motherfucking Spam on top of that hill. I started crying. I looked over my bro Postini. He shat himself, started eating the shit immediately. I looked the mail route.
Myself, I am eating my own shit.
Postini, come on, man. And then I look over at mail route. I ain't never seen cold fire like I saw that night. Mail route had the strength of 1,000 soldiers. Had the hate
Spam all around. Everywhere I saw was headlines, penis pills,
and big in your
architectural degrees.
All of a sudden, next thing I know, Spam's on top of the hill with 3 razor blades and 1,000 sliced throats. Every Spam message was dead underneath it. I walked up, and he said, fuck you. Spam.
Said, my name is Mail Route, and I don't take no shit, and you don't take no jive. And then it beamed back up to the Enterprise because this was a holodeck simulation.
But then I said, wait, Mail Route, is that it? And then he beamed back just long enough to say, hey guys, make sure to support the Night Attack podcast by going to mailroute.net and use promo code
Night Attack.
Night Attack. And sign up if you love goofy ad reads and copyrighted music, then just hop on up there.
Mailroute.net/Night Attack is where you need to go. Mailroute.net/Night Attack. So here's the deal. You're going to go there. And apparently a bunch of y'all are already doing it, which is rad. Just fucking kick Spam right in the ass. Fuck it. You sick of... By the way, I was hanging out with Spam the other night, and Spam was like, hey, you know who's a fucking idiot? Everyone who doesn't use Mail Route. Like, they're real assholes. And by the way, when they go to sleep, their wife lap dances me naked with their cat in her lap.
Yeah, in fact, I don't want to say that's who's calling, but we got a mystery caller that's going to call in right now. Go ahead, Faust. Call in and tell us the cat dance fever story. But meanwhile...
Dance fever.
Thanks. Now, I'll tell you what. Bonnie has the unique ability. This needs to be a segment. Bonnie will sing any song and create a copyright-free version by trying to sing the original.
God. All right, this is the whole... Save it. Save this. This is the whole thing. We're not wasting it right now.
Okay, all right.
I better take some music.
The next episode. The next episode.
Yeah.
We'll do it the next episode.
All right. Copyright-free. And Mike TV will be there.
And apparently we've already done this exact segment.
Have we really?
T2T2s.
This is great. All right.
By the way, gushing, hashtag gushing warmth, hashtag Night Attack. Join the conversation. We want to use, listen, we want to, when you think of gush, actually, never mind.
All right, that's enough. Hey, caller, you're on the air. Who's this?
This is the Cat Magician.
All right, dude. Talk us through this shit.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's set it up. Let's set it up here. Cat Magician, where is your market? Where are you based at?
Bay Area, California.
Bullshit.
Wow.
This makes so much more sense now. I've never been more sure that this is for real. Where in the Bay?
San Jose.
Okay, so you're South Bay, which, by the way, money to spare. Money to spare in areas in the South Bay that are within 20 minutes of San Jose. So you are a magician for how long at the point that this story happens?
I've been a magician for a few years, and I stumbled onto this party because they were posting about it on Craigslist.
Oh, wait a minute. So this is great. So you just stumbled across it on Craigslist, or were you trolling for work? You were looking for a gig, like just for grins? Like, did they pay?
I was trolling for gigs on Craigslist, and 9 times out of 10, unless you are a buxom female, you won't get gigs on Craigslist. They're never looking for magicians on there.
Sure.
And
just for those people who don't know this part of your work, if you're looking for a gig, you're just like, people just post, I'm having a birthday party, I need entertainment.
Right.
And then like you respond, and it's like, yeah, no, asshole, I meant a stripper.
Right.
You just can't say that because that's illegal.
But again, like you say that, 10 times and you'll find one person who wants to invite you to their cat party.
Exactly. Yeah. So this, you are working hard, baby. You are in the mines, like trying to work for it, and you finally pull something out of there.
All right. So does it say in the listing we're having a party for our cat?
It does. The actual title of the listing is Meow-gician.
almost got a true spit take out of Justin Robert Young. That was amazing, dude.
Warm and gushing.
By the way, if you don't change your name from now on in the chat to Meowgician, I will be very disappointed.
I will definitely change my username.
All right, so you see this and you're like, this is unreal. And it's apparently a paying gig because they're actually asking for a magician then, right?
Yeah, it was like a housewarming party, but coincidentally on the same day of their cat's birthday, coincidentally on the same day as 420. So it was just all big.
Oh, it makes so much sense.
And like I respond to it because I appreciated all the puns. I can actually send this to you. The ad was featured on the Ellen DeGeneres
Holy
show.
shit,
Just
there
the
it is.
ad.
I got it right now.
Here we go. Read in the key of Wahlberg. Seeking a Meowgician. It's Ambrosia's 10th birthday on April 20th, and we're looking for a Meowgician to perform. Do you got those? What it takes? This is for real. Serious inquiries only. Asterisk magician. Compensation $30 plus food and beverages.
Oh my god, that's amazing! Okay, so at this point, like, you know this is gonna be viral gold, and you want to be the guy who actually went to that party.
Exactly. Like, $30 is not my usual pay rate whatsoever, but I had to do it.
All right, now what are you looking at? So even as a lark, even like understanding this is a for the story situation, how long in your head walking into that house are you willing to fuck around for $30?
I said I would do a half an hour show.
Yeah, no, like half hour is like that magic number where it's like, yeah, who cares? You know, it's
Exactly.
It's an episode of Seinfeld.
But what they appreciated was my response. May I read that to you?
Oh my god, yes.
Indeed.
All right, it is full of cat puns. Okay, so
can you please read it as Mark Wahlberg?
I'm not too sure if I can.
Do your impression of
Whatever.
Justin's
Just
impression.
get it out
Go
clearly
for
so
it.
everybody can hear, because this is going to be hilarious.
All right, so the subject line is, I am the perfect candidate. Salutations, fellow cat lover and owner of the beautiful feline Ambrosia. My name is Ollie K. Zam. I am a professional meowgician. I performed all over the Bay Area, and I would very much like to extend my services to Ambrosia's 10th birthday party. As everyone who is anyone knows, every good cat loves them some magic shows, and that is why I am the right choice to make Ambrosia's special day memorable. While I do not yet have a giant mouse costume, I guarantee that I'll keep the rapt attention of the lovely girl/boy, along with any human guest that may have been invited to her, its decennial extravaganza. Now you may be thinking to yourself, this wise guy's surely cat to be kitten me, right meow. But no siree, Bobcat. I bring only the best in quality feline and or human entertainment the realm of magic can offer. While it's not near the typical range of my usual pay request, the cat is out of the bag, and I'm more than willing to perform for $30. If this all sounds good and cat pathetic, then be sure to let me know, and we can begin planning to make Ambrosia's Kit Kat Kathy Clatch one to be remembered by all of kittydom. I swear by my right paw over my fuzzy little heart.
I'll tell you what, dude. If there was any question about whether this was secrets or BS, it is gone now because there's no chance you just whipped that up in the last 15 minutes since dropping that.
No.
I think I see why you got hired.
Yeah, so the gig went well, and then how do you transition to getting a lap dance from Two Pussies at Once?
Well, it started in his response. He used the word service.
Well, no. Here, no. Let's not skip over this very important fact. How old are the people, and what is the crowd when you walk in the door, and how does it differ from your expectation?
Well, it was, I think, about 15, late mid 20s and early 30-year-old people.
Yeah.
And there was one 10-year-old because I guess her mom was attending the party, but thankfully she left right after the show was over.
All right, I'm going to say two words to you with a question mark after it, and I would like you to respond either just yes or no, okay?
All right.
Burning Man?
No.
Really? Not burners. This has burners written all over it.
Oh, they are. I thought you meant me.
No, them. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, hell yes. Yes.
Yes. No, these is like, you have to understand, this is something that is a Bay Area thing that I have had to learn, is that there is just a class of people that, like, they treat Burning Man in the way that, like, we love Dragon Con, Imagine if we made Dragon Con our lifestyle.
Oh my God.
And it was just like in every moment we had to have something that was reminiscent of Dragon Con in our lives. It is burners are a lifestyle out here. And this has that written all over.
Oh yeah, they were total burners.
All right, so you walk in and it is a super weird scene. But I mean, like what you said, late 20s, early 30s?
Yeah, they're all a bunch of like tech geeks. So one girl, she wound up stripping down to her undies, and she was wearing companion cube underwear and bra. So you know they're all my kind of crowd.
Yeah.
So this sounds kind of hot. Like, are you thinking at some point you're instead of writing to the Night Attack show, you're going to be writing into a Penthouse Forum? Like, I never thought it would happen to me.
It was the heat of the night, and two pussies were quivering, if you know what I mean.
God damn it.
All right, so you're there, and like, at what point does the husband go to sleep and shit start to get for real, and the wife starts the lap dancing you?
Well, I think Brian will appreciate this one, because after the show, I'm hanging out. I don't drink, so they're all getting drunk. And just to pass the time, I do a quick little card bet using the calling card or the key card method that I learned from Scam School.
Yeah, right on, dude.
And
I'm glad.
I use that.
Yeah.
And I bet for mine that I get a lap dance if I win. And she was all
my
for
God,
it.
that's great.
So wait, you learned this from a Scam School clip?
You probably learned it before Scam School, but we did cover it on Scam School. Am I right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's a classic.
Don't you mean you exposed it from the hallowed halls of magic?
Clearly, I ruined it, and it no longer works. Dude, that is an amazing story. Dude, from now on, the Meowgician. Do you want me to give you a plug? Do you want your real name out there?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. So it says Richard Cody.
Ali K Zam, right? You said it in the thing. So yeah, dude, book Ali K Zam.
It's Ollie K Zam. OLLYKZAM.
KZAM. Is that your website? Ollie K Zam.
It's olliekzam.weebly.com.
WEEBLYDOCCOM. OllieKazamWeebly.com. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, OllieKazam.weebly.com. You know what, Justin?
Hey, by the way, rocking a 5-star Yelp review right now.
Right on.
Hey. And two of them are from the cat party.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, you can look. The first two are from the cat party, like the most recent two.
Oh, funny.
Yelp.
Wait, when did this happen?
This was in, I think, March. Justin, I'm friends with you on Facebook. I don't know if you saw the posts and whatnot, but I was freaking out about it.
That's amazing. All right, we're looking at your Yelp page right now, and holy
my
crap.
God, I was one of the tardy guests. Oh my God, I was one of the tardy guests of Vasily K. Cat's party. Ollie was awesome. He was skilled, talented, professional. Jaws would drop the mouse and gape around the room, as well as cheering and laughing. Highly recommended.
That's amazing, dude.
What's funny is the man, Vasily, he is the husband of the wife who gave me the awesome review.
Who got damn near naked and grinded her shit upon you.
Exactly.
That's awesome, dude. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to drop you off the line now, but it feels like we have seamlessly segued in, Justin, to a little bit of Diamond time.
Since we were already starting plugging some Diamond folks.
Yeah,
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen, if you would like to get your shit plugged up all on Diamond Time, you can go ahead on over to nightattack.tv/Diamond Time.
Can I make a bad pun?
Can you make a bad pun?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Can we just say lay-mams, as in memories?
Lay-mams as in... Wait, what?
Oh, this is going nowhere.
Wait, well, what is that? I don't get it. What?
Lay-mams are still getting fooled by tricks that you exposed.
Oh.
So...
Wait, I don't...
Lay-mams. Like not like laymen, but lay-mams.
But got it. Because he got tits in his face. I get it now. I get jokes. All right. Sorry. All right, what line we starting on, Justin?
Well, Brian, I would have told you, but instead I left my page that was carefully marked so I could see Ali K. Zam.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking at something.
Here we go. I believe we are at... Yeah. We are at line 51. The
Okay,
frozen
wow.
beer reviews.
Man, we're plowing
YouTube
through
videos posted and more, all about the Australian beer or craft beer scene. That is frozen beer reviews. Let it go, drunks, and download the frozen booze reviews.
Right on. Oh, I get it frozen because let it go. And wow, man, I'm slower than usual today. It's because I'm sober. Damn it. That's what's going on. Frozen booze reviews it says frozenbeerreviews.com is the site.
Yeah,
for frozen
and then
booze
the
reviews.
website says frozen booze reviews because I guess he reviews some booze, including
including Captain Morgan. Let's read.
My favorite part of frozen booze reviews was when I used to do them on my boat.
Here, read this poem here, Captain.
Hold on, Brian.
There you
At
go.
sunrise, we'll all dance the Hampton jig. Ready to a pint of rum and take another swig. The curse of Captain Morgan has led us to this fate, so have no fear. I love gays.
Perfect. It's
Don't
great.
look back. The afterlife awaits. Wait a minute. It's either one of the two.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Here we are at our sand unity ceremony with you, me, Tom officiating, and OMG Chad.
Who, by the way, got a real sassy haircut. You see the haircut on that kid?
Wait, the red hair?
No, he cut it all up, so now he's got just a tuft on top of his sweet little head.
Oh, you're talking about in real life? He got like a mohawk thing?
Not really a mohawk. He just kind of like has the sides and the back shaved. It appears.
That's cool.
Moving on, Jolly Grim. I spent 4 years making a video game. You can afford 4 seconds to check it out, you dumb fuckers. He didn't say that last part. I did. It's Shadow Tiger, who has been in the chat realm forever. Go ahead and check it out.
Jolly
it is on
Grim Light
iTunes
Episode
and Android.
1, The Hamster in the Ring, by Game Samba. And I guess what you would do is you would search for Jolly Grim Light, Grim, and you could jump in. It looks pretty sweet. That's some good anime art he's got on there.
Oh shit, dude. Man, I've been looking for just like a fucking straight out RPG on iOS forever.
Dude, maybe you're finally coming home.
There we go. And also the John Q, a geek website committed to sharing news on movies, comic books, television, science, and all other awesome bits of pop culture. That is the John G. .com.
The John Q, the junk, as they call it.
Oh, I'm sorry. The John Q. My bad.
Good old jonkin'. Let's get jonkin' with Jinkum, they used to say in high school.
They did.
Yeah. I mean, I went to like a reform school, so everybody was jinking with junk.
Yeah, again, Diamond Time, folks. We let people know what the hell you're up to. And I think maybe next week we'll go to 2 off the list and one and the top one on the Diamond Club subreddit. So
yeah, that's reddit.com/r/Diamond Club. And
so here's the deal. If you you saw how fast that again, we are still reading shit off this list that was put in March 21st. So if you would like to skip the line and have your shit plugged, then you go ahead and go on over to Reddit /r/.
Oh, hey, we got an easier one. Gatowag says you can go to diamondclub.reddit.com. That's easier to say.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do that now.
That's way easier.
Diamond, hey, man, you ready to make a big old fat announcement right on everyone's faces and then apologize, but say it felt really good to say that?
Are you talking about we're going to give them that hashtag gushing warmth?
Yeah, dude. Get ready for the gushing warmth all over your brainsicles. This will be...
we're going to be taking off our shirts, about to make them rifles burst.
I watched that again, man. It's more infectious.
Taking off our shirts,
about to make them rifles burst. No. We played it up against I'm a Best. I'm a Best. That one. Listen.
Swag.
With that swag we announce, this is the final Night Attack on Tuesday nights.
Yep. Sorry, guys. Play the lullaby
for the rest of the summer.
Yeah. Oh wait, we're not quitting?
No, No, God, no. We're going to do this shit
right.
forever.
Are you kidding?
No.
This is a gold mine now. The money, Brian. Think of the money.
No, okay, so here's the thing. As many of you guys know, I head out to the West Coast to go on a vacation because, God, do I want to get away from my family, all them kids and wives and people who love me in this awesome studio and an easy schedule. And I'm out of here. I'm going out to West Coast.
You're taking a little summer vacation out to L.A.
Yep.
Doing work like Kobe.
No, you don't do work on a vacation. You take it
No,
easy.
I mean, no. That's like there was a documentary called Kobe Doing Work.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what I'm saying is you're Kobe Bryant, dogged by rape allegations, and yet still performing at your athletic peak. All right. So Brian is going to be in Los Angeles for the summer. I am going to not do anything out of the ordinary, but we, as a unit, are going to move the show from Tuesdays to Sundays.
Yeah, Sunday nights.
Sunday night.
And the reason for that is just because the schedules will be nutty, and we might have been able to make it work on Tuesday nights because I got a lot of vacating to do. And what we didn't want to have happen is a case where we constantly were barely coming in on time, and we barely, and like I'm distracted thinking about my vacation. And instead, Sunday is a day that's relatively stable. And
I mean, like, you know, we've known some other friends that have gone on vacations.
Well, you know, I mean, I think it's fair to say that Andrew Bain took a vacation once. He took a few months off from Weird Things. Remember that?
He did. Well, I mean, yeah, and the problem was with Weird Things is that, like, we didn't kind of tailor the schedule to when he would be best, you know, available on his vacation.
So, on a vacation.
Like, that's what we're going to do is we're going to proactively solve the problem by making sure that we are not doing anything retarded, like leaving, like not doing episodes.
Right.
Well,
and plus also, and the biggest thing was, and you mentioned it last night, Justin, where you're like, you know, look, all things being equal, we'd love to keep it on Tuesday night. That's our Sabbath. So don't talk about our Sabbath that way. But in this case, you know, we'd rather have it be something where both of us would have time to invest and make it really good. So we're gonna do.
So people are saying this is just for the summer, or is it for good? I assume it's just for the summer.
Yeah. I mean, unless you guys suddenly love it
unless
so
it's
much.
the best thing ever, and it just makes sense. But I doubt that. I mean, I think the idea is going to be to move it back to Tuesdays because we like Tuesdays. That's when people know that we're going to be doing stuff. But Colin H says, so the next show is this Sunday, right?
That is correct.
This opportunist motherfucker looking for a short week. Well,
That's
guess what? Not only is the next show going to be this Sunday, but I will be live and direct and not getting into a fight that derails the entire show in Austin, Texas on Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to be live with Mike TV, Justin Robert Young, and yours truly, and hopefully Bonnie the Invisible Wife will join us and regale us with some copyright-free versions.
I forgot.
Of songs.
Oh,
Did we really do this bit before?
D2T2 seems fairly sure about it, and that dude is a machine.
show.
So I would assume that is true.
I think it's after show though.
You want to do? What?
No, I think it was.
It was an after show. Okay,
Wasn't
yeah,
it?
fair enough. Well, look, I mean, the good news is we sure learned a lot about how to craft the energy to make things work, and in fact, you know, I wonder if. And we got to see if this is something Brant's interested in.
Apparently, we put it on the album. We put it on the Night Attack 1 album.
What?
God damn. Welcome to my world, Bonnie. I don't remember half the shit I said, man.
Apparently, yeah, it was in the Mexican Hitler clip or track on Night Attack 1.
Yeah.
Purse.
Wait, I was
Purse.
was
Swag.
I on a number
Purse.
1 comedy album?
No. Well, yeah, you showed up for a couple tracks on Night Attack 2, which hit number 1.
Hey.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, we're gonna do this on Sunday. It sounds like you guys aren't like rioting or anything, which is really good, which I'm happy to hear. Because we want to keep you guys happy.
You know, talking about they have stuff to do on Sunday. The WWE pay-per-view. Listen, I understand. Like, we're gonna have to run into like Sunday entertainment shit. Just be glad that we're doing this shit after Game of Thrones is done.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Because that's certainly what we're glad about, for damn sure.
Exactly. Because, like, I have no problem fucking delaying The Leftovers for another day.
All right.
Game of Thrones, I might have had to cancel this show for about 8 weeks.
For an important response, we go to Chat Realm's finest here. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, I just wanted to say the Mega Vortex way of the Unity Sand is that it all turns to ashes in your mouth, and that bitch is gonna fuck your best friend.
Andy's out. By the way, that's a very different Ryan Alcott than called just 3 hours ago. The guy 3 hours ago was a lot more precise with his language.
By the way, although, like, it almost felt like I was getting a real special show that someone authentically inebriated was delivering a Tyrion Lannister line of turn to ash, like your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. Although I don't remember him saying that bitch will fuck your best friend. That might have been his own spin on the iconic line of one of television's favorite characters.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. Amazing. Hey, do you want to check in? Do we have a link to the movie draft minute? I'm sure. Let me take a look on here and pop this over. Uh-oh, there's a problem with this file. Movie draft minute is not here. So somebody in the chat will give that to us right this very minute. Once again, thank you to Blender MF. Thank you to Vincent404 for making this stuff
Welcome to your
possible.
Movie Draft Minute presented by CosmicRadio.tv for the week of June 23rd, 2014. I'm your host, Roberto Villegas. And with this week, we have a new first place contender. But who is it? Let's go find out. Team Night Attack's in 6th place with Think Like a Man 2, bringing in $29.2 million, bringing their total to $145.5 million. Team Slash Films in 5th place with $199.5 million. Team God's Moneybags kicks it in 4th place with $261.8 million. Team Amtrekker rocks it in 3rd place with $442.3 million. Team DTNS drops to 2nd place with $473.4 million. And rocking it in 1st place with $479.4 million. It's Team The Morning Stream. And that is your Movie Draft Minute for the week of June 23rd, 2014.
You want to know what I have to say?
What?
I got a lot of Stannis Baratheon looking motherfuckers staring at us thinking that we ain't got the fucking nuts here. I say, sweetie, hand me my alien gun. Transformers opens this week,
Dude.
and we are going to fucking let loose hell.
Let me portray some facts for you. First of all of our movies have taken a relative dump compared to what we wanted them to do so far. But we have limped our way.
Except for Think Like a Man.
Yeah, Think Like a Man did about what we were hoping for. So Blended, Edge of Tomorrow, Think Like a Man 2 combined hit $150 million, which puts us in last place. However, $150 million puts us in striking distance of number one. Now, first of all, Transformers, I think, has an excellent chance of going past $300 million. If it does, then all of a sudden we are within, 10% of first place. And at that point, you're telling me TMNT doesn't have a shot to do 80 million, 100 million or something like that?
It is a extraordinarily sticky brand. Has not had a live action motion picture in about 15 years.
Yep.
20 years. By the way, CMT1 says Amtrekker should have had this game locked up, except for the fact that Seth MacFarlane shit on their chest with a million ways to fuck
shit on his
Amtrekker's fantasy season.
Yeah.
I think, although they do have Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
That's going to be much bigger than any of us anticipated. Because it didn't have what's his name, Philip DeFranco.
It did not have Philip DeFranco in it. Here's my thing though: is like everybody's kind of assuming that Rise of the Planet of the Apes is going to be a big movie.
Yep,
it's a movie with no stars, and
doesn't matter. No, it's got Andy Serkis still associated, doing the animation for it. It's got the team behind it. The branding is consistent. It very much feels like a sequel to the surprise hit of Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
If it would have had James Franco, I would have said, yeah, makes sense.
All right,
but
for the record,
all I'm saying is this: is that like when we drafted The Million Ways to Die in the West, we thought was going to be the biggest. Like we thought this is going to be a summer where comedies made money, which has been true.
Yep.
And that A Million Ways to Die in the West had a shot at being the biggest of them, and it took a dump. because the idea was, oh wait, you can't have somebody who's not a star, no matter how much he's basically the star and he was the voice and everybody knows who he is and he hosted the Oscars. You can't have somebody who's not a star make that kind of big money. And like, we'll just see. We'll see about Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Let me say this. Bunch of people telling us dream on with when I said the words Transformers making $300 million, not one Transformers movie. The worst performing Transformers movie was Dark of the Moon at $352 million. We're looking at a reboot with increased star power and fucking dinosaur robots. You're telling me that's not
an alien gun
and an alien gun? Apparently, I think we can rely on this. If it makes 350, that places us firmly in first place. At if it makes 350, we would be firmly in first place with $600 million and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming down.
And by the way, people are saying Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. By the way, the only person you could call a top of the line star in that movie just gave an interview talking about how he should be able to say, that Jews did nasty things and that Nancy Pelosi's a cunt and that Alec Baldwin and Mel Gibson
Gary Oldman are
not
awesome.
to blame.
Gary Oldman said this?
Dude, Gary Oldman went fucking ham in an interview with Esquire.
Oh shit. Okay, I just typed in Gary Oldman Jews as one does. And the first hit is Gary Oldman defends Mel Gibson's anti-Semitic rants.
What?
Are you kidding me? In a Playboy interview. Well, those always end well. Wow, dude. Hollywood should, quote, get over Mel Gibson.
Because I love Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman's so good. There's nothing Gary Oldman's in that I don't adore him in, but scroll up to that top line because it's where we kind of go off the rails. We've all said those things. We're all fucking hypocrites.
Jesus Christ.
And it's oh, God. I can even kind of buy into the hypocrite element, but I don't know if we've all said those things.
Bonnie, have I ever, even once, called you sugar tits?
I wish you would.
All right. Man, I'll tell you what, man. I actually looking at this. Maybe I'm just psyching myself out here. I think I think we have a better chance than I had figured originally.
I mean, the biggest thing is is there an old school $375 million blockbuster in the draft?
No.
I mean, but if there is, it's Transformers.
Yes.
Right?
Agreed. Oh, I thought you meant besides us.
No.
Wait. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Fire and Rescue.
If it exists, we have it.
I mean, maybe, no, not Hercules. I don't think Hercules Fever is going anywhere. And Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, will appeal very heavily. I think you're looking at, to be honest, I think Guardians of the Galaxy is going to ruin Slash Film. I think that it will not pull what it wants. I think you're looking at Scott Pilgrim response for that. It is going to be deeply beloved and generally not watched, which I'd hate to admit that star power and franchise rights matter, but
I mean, have you been playing this game for the last 5 years?
Look,
this is the point,
man.
And by the way, I don't know if anyone's noticed it, but Edge of Tomorrow, aping its own plot, continues to die and be reborn and kind of secretly continue to chug along.
Well, it's not making decent money. It's $75 million or whatever. I
mean, but if we thought that it was going to get, we would have been happy.
Everybody says that movie's really good, and I really want to see it.
I mean, that's the thing is like that one, you would have thought it would have shit out at 50.
Yeah.
If it gets to 100, that's a win for us. How much did we pay for that?
Edge of Tomorrow, $12. Not like The Fault in Our Stars, which Amtrekker paid $6 for.
Oh, and it went nuts.
Yeah, dude, it's based on a popular, young adult fiction. Yeah,
I would have told you that. You should have asked me about that.
There was a gigantic estrogen lack in the drafting when nobody sniffed Fault in Our Stars for anything.
All the girlfriends are like, it's my turn to pick the movie. So we're going to this one.
So we're going to watch a bunch of cute teenagers die of cancer.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that might be the best
You just
purchase.
spoiled I was about to download the book. and then he just spoiled it.
Oh, I don't know. That's
come
what
on.
that's what's on the
kids
dust
who
jacket.
It's about
Oh, yeah.
teenagers who meet each other at a cancer support group.
Yeah.
The fuck
But
you
that
think
doesn't
happens?
mean they're gonna die.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he hasn't read it either. He probably doesn't know.
No. Like this if you cry every time.
No. Now I hear everybody talking about how much they cried at the movie.
I would love to see like an analog. You're in a conversation and you're like, repeat this sentence if you think Mark Wahlberg's awesome. And then other people turn and start repeating it. Yeah, I was
So-
going to say The Fault in Our Stars might be the best purchase in the history of the draft, I
Yeah,
think.
I think
$6 for a $100 million movie. I think that might be as good as...
Until Star Wars in the winter draft goes for anything less than $101.
I'll tell you
If
what.
it goes for $100, it will be a steal.
Here's the thing. You and I are a team.
Wait.
And I was really looking forward to crushing you based on your overvaluation of Star Wars. We're gonna have to sit down and have a coffee and really think about.
Well, the question is,
winner.
I mean, like, what do you think about the winter draft? Like, do we continue with the teams or do we split back into singles?
It is a winter draft. No, maybe we do split back into singles because that one we're just sort of playing. That's like a pickup game. We're just playing to keep playing. As one wise man put it. He called it.
This is why
the Puerto Rican League.
Finally, come to me and believe that the Winter League is the Puerto Rican League, lesser than the Summer League.
I mean, it's a shorter league and all that stuff. We don't need to make that big a deal about it. But yeah, agreed.
I actually, somebody pointed out that like the big thing in this Winter League, and we'd have to have it go later. But what does 50 Shades of Grey go for as an NC-17?
Wait, is it going to be NC-17?
Why are they doing NC-17?
Well, because the whole book's about. Do you know why we
why
made?
wouldn't it be R?
Well, because
They
what
want
sold
the
the books
17s?
was the graphic. They want the 17. We want 17-year-olds watching BDSM.
I know. Like, what's that? Why don't they just go for the R?
By the way, Jackie Hearn in the chat reminds us that if we don't beat the team, the morning stream, then we have to sing "Endless Love" together.
If you don't beat it, like all like BSDM or
like beat it like the ass of that chick in
Wait,
that book.
hold on. Wait, do we have to be beating them by Nerdtacular?
No.
Because that's where didn't we agree that that's where we would sing it?
Well, that was dumb of us if we did.
Let's go ahead and get let's
just hope that we're ahead. That Transformers has an amazing opening. NC-17 is death for box office.
Well, what did
totals.
what did Showgirls make?
Showgirls made. I want to.
When
let me
was the
see.
last time anybody
Box
did it in
office.
17 or in a 17?
I mean, like the only time that people that like a independent movie like deliberately went NC-17 was Paul Verhoeven with Showgirls.
Showgirls made $20 million. There's no way this is going to be NC-17.
No, that's their point. Like their whole thing was that we're gonna stick to the nuts and we're gonna make it an NC-17 movie.
Yeah, but like isn't NC-17 lower than a rated R, right?
No.
Oh!
NC-17 is rated. Used to be called rated X.
Oh no, I got all confused. I thought 17.
But by the way, like
doing.
The
NC-17
top. Okay, here we go. The top grossing NC-17 rated movies at the box office. Number 1 is Showgirls with $20 million.
With $20 million. Yeah, I knew that was the highest.
I think it's going to beat it out of the water. I really do. I think people.
Well, I don't know. I mean, do you think that like essentially rated X porno has the same naughty? I guess everybody. You know what? I'm going to say here.
Oh my God!
Everyone's going to be surprised.
You know what's going to happen?
What?
We have to have a film festival, an NC-17 film festival for our own version of Shades of Grey.
The Diamond Club?
The Diamond Club.
Oh, we need to make our own movie, is what you're saying. Okay, I thought you were saying like you and me personally, like
no!
I'll make popcorn. And we'll watch Henry and June. We'll watch The Cook, the Thief, his wife and her lover.
No.
We'll watch Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down.
Movies on the NC-17 list.
We'll watch Shame, The Dreamers, and Blue is the Warmest Color.
Why would they name it NC-17? That sounds so stupid. I mean, if I was a 17-year-old,
because it was called Rated X, and then
Right.
that was such Black Death. If you got an X, it's like, well, fuck it, I'll just release it for free to this hobo in the street. And so they changed. They're like, okay, fine, it's not X, it's NC-17 for no children under 17.
So theoretically, like to an R movie, you guys could bring Penny to an R movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can.
Oh.
Right, but you can't
Okay.
bring Penny to no children under 17.
I understand now. Okay,
Right. Yeah.
Thank you for walking me through that.
We'll see. But I mean, but here's the question from a fantasy perspective, where does what do you buy what's it called for? 50 Shades of Grey. Because you got to figure.
Bullshit.
I mean,
bullshit money. No, it's poison.
I mean, because number one, understand. Go somebody run the inflation calculator for Showgirls 20 million in today's dollars.
If it was
'Cause
40 million,
that's not
it would
terrible
be,
in today's grosses.
Yeah.
And you got to figure if that's $100 million movie in the winter draft. $100 million movies don't grow on trees in the winter draft.
Dude, we'll have to see who else is on there. But look, I just want to think about how you and I are not going to sing "Endless Love." That's what's really on my mind right now.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying I would buy it. I'm just curious, how much? Do you buy it for 10? Do you buy it for 8? Do you not touch it? Is it going to get overinflated like a dick that people would jerk in a movie that was NC-17?
CMT says people will definitely see it. The book was fucking insane, and it's a book. Followed up with, that book was kicking the Bible's ass.
I don't know.
Really, needs more spanking, Bible.
Yeah. Hey, Bible, I really loved your BDSM scenes. I'm sorry, I couldn't find them.
Actually, that's probably not the best example to go with.
Good
I think
point.
there's plenty of those in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, all right, it's not a
Burning bushes.
nerdtacular. It's after the draft is over.
$31.2 million in today's dollars.
All right, we should probably wrap this episode up because we're getting into like super loose after show territory here.
Yeah, man. Is there anything else you want to say? Should we premiere our new revised Night Attack Lullaby?
Oh yeah, we got a new lullaby by way of Mike TV, who again will join us on our new time and date on Sundays. Again, it is summer Sundays. Also, and this is a possibility. It's either going to be on this Sunday's episode or maybe our Nerdtacular episode. The summer music series is not dead, my friends. It is alive and well. However, as we mentioned, Brian is very, very busy with his vacation this summer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, very busy doing a lot of stuff. We may or may not be bringing in a summer music series commissioner to find the bands and put them on our show. And we will announce who that is either next week or the week after.
This is fascinating, and also the first I've heard of it.
I know.
So, all right, man. Well, thank you, guys. We'll see you this Sunday.
Oh, no, night attack is through.
And
is it something that I did?
thank you to our Patreons.
Something I can do?
Thanks to
oh no,
I don't know, Barack Obama.
Yeah, dude, great job, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
You're doing a great. Everyone's doing amazing. You know who else is doing great?
Every time you leave,
Slobodan Milosevic being dead. You know who else? Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah, Orville.
Great job by him.
I'm allergic.
Bartles and James, they do good.
Both of them, man. Dude, high five it.
Bruce Willis, he's all right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Every time you go,
Orson Scott Card.
The guy who played Welcome Back, Kotter.
Yeah, all of them.
A warm glass of Drano.
Elsie the cow. Character shout out. You're not even a person, but that's great.
Night attack. Night attack. Night attack. Night attack. Night attack.
Michael Winslow.
Night attack.
This one's for you, Michael.
Attack. I love you.
Diet of fire beef.
Dominique Wilkins, I'm looking at you. See you next Sunday.